There are some new features in Google Voice that we've been testing out recently. One of them is porting your number. So you can either use your existing Google Voice number on your cell phone so that your cell phone only has one number, or you can use your existing cell phone number as your Google Voice number. It works both ways. One nice feature of Google Voice is that it allows you to use one number across multiple phones. So if you switch your cell phone for another cell phone, you can just use your Google Voice number with that new cell phone. It happens pretty quickly too. You can just download an application and set up your new phone, and it works in just a few minutes. You can do this on the iPhone too. It's not something that you can only do on an Android phone. You can actually use Gmail to make a call over your Google Voice number. So that's a pretty great feature if you are needing to call someone and you have a computer with a microphone and speakers. You can actually use your computer to call, and it appears as though you're calling from your cell phone or your Google Voice number. One great aspect of Google Voice is that it allows you to send text messages for free, which is great if you send a lot of text messages, except you need a data network to send your text messages. You can't actually do it over a normal cell network like you could with text messages on anything other than Google Voice. So if you're in a bar downstairs or something, you don't have a data connection necessarily, you might not be able to say, hey, where are you, if you're sending a text message. If you're sending a group of messages on one day, and then you send messages to the same person in the same conversation another day, and it'll actually break up that message, and it makes it difficult to search through all of your messages. That can be really troubling for someone who's a heavy texter and who wants to continue one conversation, even though the conversation might have broken up for a few hours or a few days. It doesn't really work well with messaging applications or other applications that use SMS or MMS. MMS isn't supported by Google Voice. It gets a little buggy there. It's something that Google and Sprint specifically are trying to work out. With other carriers, it's not so clear what's going to happen with that. In all, Google Voice is a really nice application for people who have a little bit of technical know-how. There's no support for it. It's still a little buggy. They're still working out some of the kinks. But if you're interested in getting free text messages, if you're interested in the other features like using a number across multiple devices, it's a very, very good application. It's not all the way there yet, but it's getting there, and Google's going to continue to support it, and we should expect that it'll only get better down the road.